What do you mean? You don't have time for that. Hey guys, and welcome to the video. If you're new here, then welcome. My name is Sarah, and part of me is thinking that this headband looks super silly, and the other part of me is completely obsessed with it. I know for sure 100% this is not a look that people do when they go out into the public eye, but luckily for me, I'm staying in the comfort of my own home, sitting in front of a camera and doing my makeup for you guys. So it's totally okay. I feel comfortable, you feel comfortable. Let's just get this thing rolling. So as you might be able to see on my face, there is nothing but skin. So today I'm going to be showing you guys exactly the real life reality of a 5-minute makeup routine. I am going to be basically doing what the rest of the world considers a 5-minute makeup routine, and I'm going to be timing it, and we're going to see if it actually only takes 5 minutes. So I scoured the world of YouTube, I looked at all the 5-minute makeup routines, or not all of them, but I definitely watched a lot of them, and I just kind of pinpointed all of the things that I think are more commonly used in this style of video or this style of makeup routine. The most commonly used products in a 5-minute makeup routine include a moisturizer, primer, foundation, concealer, eyebrows, powder, mascara, bronzer, blush, highlight, lipstick, and occasionally eyeshadow. That's a whole heck of a lot of things to be putting in such a short amount of time. I personally don't believe that any of these videos that I watched that included all these things, one of them even included eyeliner. Like, what do you mean? So I don't think these actually took these girls 5 minutes, and I'm just like, I'm here to find out. I'm gonna do the research and I'm going to give you guys the statistics. So I've picked out all of my products, I've got them laid out in front of me, and out of the 12 items that I found were most commonly used, I'm only going to be using 10 of those because I personally think that all of the things that I just mentioned is way too much. So I do have my phone timer ready to roll, and I know because this is obviously a video that I'm filming, it's not going to take me 5 minutes to film this video. So basically, just so you guys know what I'm going to be doing, is the second that I start an actual kind of product like my brows or whatever, I'll press start, and then when I finish I'll press stop, and obviously because I'm going to be explaining in between each step, that doesn't really count for the 5 minutes. So I will show you guys how long everything takes, and in total, if it really does take 5 minutes. I don't think it will, but maybe I will be proved wrong. We shall see. Let's get going. So the first thing that is in our routine is going to be a moisturizer. Some people did moisturizer, serum, whatever. I don't know if this is actually supposed to be included in the 5 minutes because some people do this like in the morning when they wake up, but I'm including it anyways, and I'm going to be using the Biotherm Aqua Source moisturizer. I love this stuff. This is like one of the only moisturizers that does not break me out. Highly recommend. Alright you guys, 28 seconds in, we have done our moisturizer. So next up is primer, and this is one of the things that I would say not every single YouTuber decided to use a primer in their 5-minute makeup routine, but there was a fair few, and I definitely think that is something that I would personally include. So I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus, oh my god. The Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer, and this is the dewy one. It says that it's new. I don't know how new this is, but I picked it up because it said it was a new, and we're gonna give it a go. So far so good guys, we are 58 seconds in. I'm already at a point where I'm like, girl, I only did moisturizer and primer and it's already taken me a whole minute. This is not gonna take me 5 minutes, I'm telling you right now. But our next step is going to be eyebrows. I always do my eyebrows before I do any of my face makeup. So let's get started with that, and I'm going to be taking the It Cosmetics Brow Power Brow Pencil. This is definitely one of the pencils that I feel like I can do my eyebrows the fastest with, and because the tip is like, I don't know if you can really tell, but it is a little bit thicker than like your typical kind of tiny brow pencil such as the Brow is, so I feel like it does fill them in a little bit faster, and it's very easy to work with. I'm super in love with this brow pencil. Let's see how long this actually takes me. Alright guys, so we are now 2 minutes and 40 seconds into this makeup routine, and although I am super impressed that it only took me 1 minute and 40 seconds to do my eyebrows, we're almost at 3 minutes and we still have a long way to go. Next up, guys, we have foundation. So this is one of the things that I thought was really crazy to actually include in a 5-minute makeup routine, and this isn't even one of the things that was like occasionally used in the videos. It was like 75% at least of the videos I watched, they included foundation. I'm like, what do you mean? There was maybe one video where she included a BB cream, she applied it with her hands. Maybe that would be a little bit faster, but to be honest, I think this is just a crazy step. I'm going to be doing it because I just really want to show you guys it doesn't take 5 minutes, because I really don't think that it's going to. But regardless, when I'm personally trying to do my makeup rather quickly, I just do a little bit of spot concealing and like set it with a powder and I'm good to go. Regardless, I will be using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This is actually in my project pan, so I'm gonna be continuing to try to use this guy up, and I will be blending that in with a beauty sponge. This one is from L'Oreal. Alright, you guys, we are 3 minutes and 41 seconds in, and I am personally shocked. I honestly thought it was going to take me a little bit longer than that to blend in my foundation. It only took me literally 1 minute to do my foundation, so I'm pretty impressed. But let's keep going. Alright guys, so next up we do have concealer. This is going to be the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I'm in the shade 15 Fair, for those of you who are curious. And yeah, I think this is a very important step. This is one that I would not personally skip in a quick makeup routine. So let's go ahead and conceal some of these imperfections. Can you hear that? Someone's just parked in front of my house, blasting their music. You know, that's life. He's gone. Let's continue. He's back. Alright you guys, so now that the man playing his rap music super loud is gone, he was here for quite a while, just parked in front of my house. We don't know who he is, but now he's gone, so that's okay. So back to the video, we are officially done with concealing and we are at 4 minutes and 45 seconds. So we literally have 15 seconds left to do powder, bronzer, blush, mascara, and lipstick. What do you guys think? I don't think it's gonna happen, but I'm willing to continue and I'm willing to see how long this actually takes. It might just end up being like a 10-minute makeup routine, and that's totally doable as well. But I'm seeing a lot of girls being like, if you're a mom, if you're going to school, if you're going to work and you only got 5 minutes, then you can do this whole makeup routine. And I'm like, girl, you are lying to the whole world. Stop it. But anyways, moving on, our next step is going to be powder, because you cannot do foundation and concealer without setting it into place. So I'm going to be taking my L'Oreal True Match powder. This is another thing within my project pan that I'd like to eventually hit pan on, and we're actually making some progress, you guys. So I am actually going to be applying this with my beauty sponge. I feel like this gives the most natural effect and less powdery effect, if that makes sense, when you're using a damp sponge. So I'm just going to go ahead and set everything in place. I don't know what to say, you guys. We are already at 5 minutes and 45 seconds, and this is kind of where the face is at. So if you're okay with your face looking like this after 5 minutes and 45 seconds, and that's all the time that you have, then that's amazing. But I really think that I probably could have skipped out on foundation, and I would have saved, you know, a whole minute. So moving on is going to be bronzer. I'll be using my Physicians Formula Bronze Booster, and again, another product from my project pan. Don't worry, you guys, that's it. That's the only ones I'm going to be using in this video today. And I love this bronzer. I think it's a gorgeous bronzer from the drugstore. So I'm going to go ahead and be just bronzing up the whole face. I like bronzing because most of the time it means I can kind of get away with skipping on contouring, which I don't contour that much really. I just do like a little bit here and there with some cream contour, but for the most part I'm a big fan of bronzing. Alright you guys, so bronzing is done. We're at 7 minutes and 1 second. Next up is going to be kind of like blush and highlighter. Not everybody, like I said before, used both of these products. So what I'm going to be doing is using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder. Now this is technically a highlighter, but personally the shade is just way too dark for my skin tone to be used as a highlighter. So I'm going to be using this as my blush slash highlighter, and we're getting 2 steps done in one go. So we're at 7 minutes 35 seconds. As you can see, like, it's not really a highlight for my skin tone, unfortunately, but it still does add like this really nice kind of peachy glow, which I absolutely love. I'm a huge fan of peach blushes, peach anything. Put it on my face. I want to be the peach queen. So we have 2 steps left, and our next one is going to be mascara. This is another one that I definitely think should be included in a quick makeup routine because it really just opens up the eyes and makes you just look beautiful, because eyelashes are beautiful. And I'll be using the Tarte Tartist Lash Paint Mascara. Okay you guys, so 8 minutes and 48 seconds in, and we only have 1 step left to go, and that would be lipstick. So lipstick is not necessarily something that I would say I always include in a quick makeup routine. One of the things that I do recommend to some people, and I know not everyone is super into this idea, is you literally don't do any makeup on your face like whatsoever except for lipstick, and it just kind of brings all of the focus to that area of the face. So something that I really enjoy doing sometimes is putting on like a really bold red lipstick and literally not doing foundation, not doing eyebrows, not doing nothing. And so when people look at me, all they see is red lipstick and they're not even focused on the rest of my imperfections. So that's my little quick tip to you if you want like a literal 30-second makeup routine. But for today, because a lot of the people that I saw did use a lipstick, I'm going to go ahead and take the ColourPop Lippy Sticks in the shade Topanga. This is like a kind of bright coral lipstick, and I think that it's super important when you're doing a quick makeup routine, if you're doing a lipstick, to do something a little bit more bold, I guess, if that makes sense. Like I said, it puts all of the attention on that part of the face, therefore you are not focusing on your dark circles, on your pimples, on your eyebrows that you maybe didn't do so good that day. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on my mouth. Alright you guys, so we are 9 minutes and 24 seconds in, and that is everything that I was going to include in this 5-minute makeup routine. Now personally, for myself, if I'm going to be doing this much makeup on my face, I still do want to set it with a setting spray. So I am going to go ahead and do that, and I think we'll still be able to make it under 10 minutes. So for my setting spray, I'm going to take the ColourPop Aquamarine Crystal Setting Spray. I love this stuff. Alright you guys, there you have it. From start to finish, everything that we did, it was 9 minutes and 32 seconds. So this just kind of goes to show like what I really wanted to prove in this video. This is not a 5-minute makeup routine, and I'm not joking you guys. This is exactly what I saw people doing in videos titled 5-minute makeup routine, and some of them, like I said, were including things like eyeshadow and eyeliner, and I'm like, girl, do you really have time for that? You don't have time for that. Like, I was not like looking that hot at 5 minutes, so I don't know what you mean. But I am actually very happy with how the makeup turned out. I think it's very nice, it's very natural, it looks very good for an everyday quick makeup routine. So honestly, you guys, think 10 minutes isn't actually that bad when it comes to like how long it takes to do your makeup, and the fact that I did this in just under 10 minutes, I think that's really, really amazing. And one thing that this video honestly showed me is how quickly I can do certain parts of my makeup, like foundation and eyebrows and things like that. I was very, very surprised by how quickly I can do that. And usually I would say in the morning when I'm going to just be going to work and I am not really feeling like a full glam makeup day, because to be honest, sometimes I do go to work with full glam. That's just kind of the work that I do. But most of the time I am doing something more basic like this, and I will usually add in like a touch of eyeshadow, something here or there, and usually it takes me approximately 15 minutes. So I'm not mad at the time limit that this has, but I am kind of like, you know, it doesn't take 5 minutes. So for me, when I'm getting ready in the morning and I really want to be like super quick, like the fastest of fast, but still look like I have like kind of been put together, I will literally do eyebrows, concealer, powder, bronzer, mascara, and that's it. I hope you guys find it helpful. If you enjoyed it, definitely do give it a big thumbs up. It does help out my channel a whole heck of a lot. You can go ahead and subscribe if you really would like to. It's not necessary, but I encourage it. I post 1 video a week, and you know, if I'm feeling extra, 2 videos a week, but I can't promise you anything. Sometimes I fall off the bandwagon, sometimes I'm really good at it, but I'm doing my best. I'm living my best life, and thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you all in my next one. Bye!